Good morning, my dear students. Let us discuss about VUCA Management Unit 2, Class 6. Today's our topic is turnaround strategy. Today's our topic is turnaround strategy. Here we are having two different types of turnaround strategies. Those are operational strategies and strategical strategies. Here operational strategies mainly focusing on finding new ways to improve the operations of the business and design how to stop the declining in the business. This is called about operational turnaround strategies. And coming to the strategies is nothing but it is focusing on adjusting the strategical focusing on business in terms of products, markets and profile and it stops the declining of the business also. Definition of turnaround strategy is according to the general sense it is a transform of a loss making company into a profit making one. By use of turnaround strategies it will transform a company from loss position to profit position. And coming to the business sense it will deal with the issues making a company. It will deals about the issues a loss making company and means it will solve the issues which are getting losses to the company. And coming to the in an academical sense it solves the root cause failure of loss making company. Here it will solve the root cause failure of a loss making company. Coming to the turnaround strategy. A turnaround can be defined as the process that intends to remove the company quickly from prospective danger. Here, a turnaround strategy is a very important strategy in VUCA world. A turnaround strategy can be defined as a process that intends to remove the company quickly from a prospective danger. Here prospective danger is nothing but future danger and such danger is generally possibility of liquidation. Here future danger will be followed by the generally possibility of liquidation. What do you mean by liquidation? Liquidation is nothing but killing the business, that is winding up of the business. And the main aim of turnaround strategy is to save the company and restore the corporate value. The main aim of the turnaround strategy is to save the company and restore the corporate value. And there are certain stages through which a company travels during this turnaround phase. There are some certain stages through which a company travels during this turnaround phase. Coming to the turnaround phase, here management change. Here highlight point is management change. The management change involves the board of the directors or senior management recognize that the change is necessary and then initiating a corporate turnaround program. Here management is decided to change total company from bottom level to top level of the management and they have decided to start a corporate turnaround program. Often a company will bring in an external turnaround specialist or a new chief executive officer, that is CEO, specifically to make the challenging and controversial decisions required to the restructure the business. Here a company will bring an external turnaround specialist or a new chief executive officer, that is CEO, specially to make the challenging and controversial decisions required to restructure the business. Simply we can say that new management people are appointing into organization to settle the all the things which are happening wrong manner in the organization. Business review. The company must quickly identify the underlying problems causing the current situation and understand the business chances of survival. Here, business will have the different sectors, different fields and different departments in the organization. For example, finance department, human resource department, marketing department, advertising department, sales department and operations department, research department. Here, in any department, if there is any problem, that problem will lead to the failure of a company. So the business review will find out a report that analyzing the company totally. Here the company must quickly identify the underlying problems. Here company will first of all find out the underlying problems causing the current situation and understand the business and chances of survival, if the business will be survival in the future or not. If it is survivable, then the decision will be taken by the management in one manner. If any risky conditions are occur in the future by reviewing the business model, then top management will take another decision. According to the business review report only, the top management of the organization can take an further step. So business review report is very important. Strategy. Does the organization have a clear strategy and clear vision and deliverable strategy that sets out the focus for an organization? Is the business tackling the right market? Here strategy is very important for the organizational success. So strategy plays a vital role in organizational success. Strategy is nothing but planning. So for every company, vision and mission should be there. Here organization is also saying about clear strategy and vision and mission of the company. So and the business tackling right markets are also we want to focus. And coming to the operations, is the focus on what really matters, which products, which customers and channels create or destroy value. Are the product or service being provided in the most effective possible manner and at the lowest possible cost? Is there waste in the organizational process? In the focus of what really matters, which products, customers and channels create or destroy value. Are the products or service being provided in the most effective possible manner and at the lowest possible cost? If there waste in the organization process. Finance. What is an organization cash position? Here finance want to mainly focus on what is the organization cash position at present. Does it have a sufficient lines of credit or access to funding? Here we want to mainly focus on sufficient lines of a credit or access funding of a company, and is there any reliable information on the organizational performance and financial situation also we want to focus on. And does the business have an effective budgetary control? We should have an effective budget control, then only business will get a huge amount of profit. Otherwise the company will get a winding up or loss in the position. Is the business managing its working capital? And coming to the infrastructure or human resource or people, does the organization have sufficient flexibility to respond to changes in the marketing condition? Here he is asking that is the talented people are present in your company, the people who are having flexible nature to adapt the changes in marketing conditions. Due to it have the right department structure. So when the marketing conditions are changing, we should have to afford to change according to the condition. Means we should have the proper departmental structure. We are having the proper departmental structure or not, we want to focus on it. Is the organization overstaffed? If any organization is having the overstaff, it will become a financial burden to the organization. Does it have a right people with the right skills? The organization should have a right people in the right time, in the right way, then only works will be done in a proper systematical manner. Coming to the commitment and capacity to change. And commitment and capacity to change. Is there a clear mandate for change that is driven through the organization. Is the organization capable of dealing with significant and often painful adjustments they may be needed? Here, we should want to have a proper commitment and capacity to change the wrong things into right. We should have the proper commitment and our vision and our mission. Our commitment should be very strong. Then only we can achieve a success in business. Otherwise, we cannot achieve a success in our business. Business restructuring plan. Business restructuring plan. The next stage is to identify appropriate stages and develop an achievable recovery plan with detailed functional actions. Typically, will be included in the action to be. Here, the next stage to identify appropriate strategies and develop an achievable recovery plan. Without proper business structure, we cannot do anything. So we want to focus on business structure. If business structure is not at all good, then we want to restructure plan of business, and there will be some important highlight points in the business restructuring plan. Those are restructuring the outstanding debt obligation. We want to restructure the outstanding debt obligations. What are debt obligations means? We want to focus on what payments should be held by company towards others. We want to focus on payments from the company towards to the customers or towards to the partners or towards to the others. And we want to focus on reduce operating cost. We want to focus on reducing operating cost, and we want to improve management of working capital and enhance product pricing and customer mix. Also very important. We want to focus development and improve on product pricing. We want to increase our product pricing in the market. And coming to the customer mix, what do you mean by customer mix? Customer mix is nothing but analyzing the customer. Here, in which way we want to analyze the customer on means who is the buying our products, why he is buying our products, what purpose they are buying our product, when they are willing to buy our product, where there is demand, we want to identify what the next region to buy our product, what is the next stage of our product in the market. In this way, we want to analyze the product and customer in the customer mix. This is nothing but who, why, what, when, where, what's next. And coming to streamlined product lines. Here streamlined product lines. Streamlined and product lines is nothing but eliminating unnecessary steps using and modern techniques in the business. Here we want to eliminate the unnecessary things which are happening in business, and we want to update modern techniques. Then only we can achieve a huge profits in the business and accelerate growth of high potential products. We want to accelerate growth of high potential products, and the plan must be then be communicated to all key stakeholders in the business. Here the plan must be communicated to all the key stakeholders, that means partners who are in the business, including the board of directors and the managing team and employees, to ensure the buy-in, and communicating the plan with external parties such as bank, key suppliers, creditors will be critical to gain credibility and restoring confidence in the business. Organizational restructuring. Approaches to business restructuring process. Here approach to business restructuring process. Here turnaround management and financial restructuring, performance improvement, recapitalization. In this way various sectors want to restructure in the organization, then only business will be developed. Otherwise business will be in a declining position only. Here, coming to the turnaround management, stabilize company, set winning strategy. We want to stabilize the company first, and we want to set the winning strategy of the company. We want to reduce the cost reduction and liquidity generation, product line rationalization, access utilization. Here, asset utilization. We want to utilize the proper resources in a good manner, and improvement and reorganization, competitive position. These are development are undertaken in the turnaround management. Coming to the financial restructuring. In financial restructuring, mainly focusing on rationalized debit equity structure, that is liquidity management, balance sheet restructuring, working capital refinancing, bank debt workout negotiations. And coming to the performance improvement means creating essential functional capabilities, that is strategic action plan and organizational and personal development. Strategic action planning, organizational and personal development, and marketing and sale, and financial planning and market information systems, and business process re-engineering. And coming to recapitalization, attract new capitals and owners, that is business plan preparation, value enhancement means value development. What is the value enhancement? Is nothing but proper quality and quantity and design of a product, improving quality and improving value, improving the value extent, that is called value enhancement. Company valuation and assistance in investor search and advocacy in investor strategical buyer negotiations. This is about organizational restructuring. Implementation. At the emergency stage, companies must do whatever is necessary to service. At the emergency position, the company must do whatever is necessary to survive. This may include making redundancies. What do you mean by redundancies? Is not long for use. This is not a call for long run use. And we want to eliminating unnecessary departments, drastically reducing on non-essential cost. We want to reduce the cost also in the organization, and we want to build positive cash flow in critical and must be established as quickly as possible. Here, positive cash flow is very important. It is a crucial in the organizational development, and cash will often be required to implement turnaround strategy. Here cash will be often to be required. Implement the turnaround strategy, that this is must also be sourced without delay. Here cash is very important to develop the turnaround strategy in the organization. Then only the work will be done in a successful manner. Often unprofitable business units or operations are sold as means to raise cash. If any unprofitable business units or operations are held in the organization, we want to focus on it first. Then to running the business is we are getting the loss, means in that case we can sold that business, then we will raise some amount of cash that is useful to company running. And operations that cannot be sold within a reasonable time frame may be liquidated. When the operations are becoming very tough to solve the reasonable time period, then maybe company can be wind up, that is called liquidated. Stabilization. Stabilization is very important strategy in business sector. Once the business has stopped hemorrhaging, once the business is stopping hemorrhaging is nothing but losing or expending large amount of money. Here company is losing the large amount of money and expending large amount of money on unnecessary basis. And overheads means more expenses and most costs have been cut and loss-making operations have either been divested or liquidated. Due to these unnecessary activities, company will become a unstable in the future. So we want to mainly focus on cost reduction and expenditure reduction. The main focus is on improving and efficiency and effectiveness of remaining business operations. To ensure long-term survival, the company must increase profitability and its return on investment. We want to increase return on investment and long-term survival. Company must increase the profitability. When a company is long-term survival, then the customers who are in the society, their willingness to buy our products, our willingness to work in our company, our willingness to buy our shares in the society. So we will get a good reputation when our company is stable in position, and we want to increase the return on investment while ensuring the smooth of operation of existing facilities. And this is often the hardest stage for an organization to achieve successfully, means improving return on investment. We want to improving on return on investment. Typically more challenging than removing loss. Here typically more challenging than removing loss. Making operations are cutting cost. We want to cutting the unnecessary cost in the organization. Then our company will be a stabilized position. Embedding the changes. Embedding the changes. The final stage of concentrates on embedding turnaround with the company, gradually returning to the financial health. Here the final stage concentrates on embedding the turnaround with the company, gradually returning the financial health. We are getting the financial health in our company. And management behavior and reward compensation system need to focus on employees. Here management mainly focus on employees, and compensation system should be the modified and reward system should be the modified. So compensation system and reward system and management behavior want to focus on employees, on profitability, how to make our employees in a profitability position. Then return on investment and value creation also very important. And to achieve long-term sustainability and growth, the organization may also need to develop new markets, new products, or strategical alliance with other successful organizations. Here to achieve long-term sustainability and growth, the organization may also need to develop new markets, new products, or strategical alliances with other successful organizations. Here improve the customer service and enhance the product quality. Here we want to improve the customer service or develop the quality and quantity of the product, and secure the long-term financing and strengthens its balance sheet. We want to secure the company for long term, and we want to make the strengthen its balance sheet, shifting the emphasis from cash flow management to strategical financial management and control. Finally, the organization will need to rebuild moral. Here we want to build a model in the organization, and we want to develop a confidential level in all level of employees, that is low level employees, middle level employees, and high level employees. And positive corporate culture should want to focusing on continuous improvement. Here we want to build the positive corporate culture that focus on continuous improvement, lean thinking, and long-term profitability. Characteristics and features of turnaround strategy. First one is turnaround involves restructuring the sick company. We want to restructure the sick company, then it will immediately turns into the loss position to profit position. So restructuring the organization is very important, and it is applicable to loss making unit. Here turnaround strategy is mostly applicable to loss making unit, and it needs to consultation of internal and external experts. Here turnaround strategy want to consultant with internal and external experts in the organization and outside of the organization. It is a long and time consuming process. Here turnaround strategy is a long time process and consuming process. It is a involves in depth planning. Here depth planning is plays a crucial role, and with evidential testing also presented in the turnaround strategy. It is a capital intensive strategy. It is a turnaround strategy is a capital intensive strategy. It helps to utilize all available resources optimally. It leaves a permanent effect on the structure of the sick company. It needs full cooperation of people associated with the sick company for its success. Involves restructuring. Turnaround strategy involves restructuring the sick company. Restructuring means rearranging the resources of the company for improving its profitability and performance. And restructuring can be financial restructuring, technical restructuring, marketing restructuring, personal restructuring. Financial restructuring is nothing but financial resources. We want to set right all financial works, accounting, budgeting, etc. Technical restructuring means adopted new technology in the process. Marketing restructuring means nothing but identify the customer need, want and desire and product oriented decisions, marketing demands and advertising, etc. Sales also. Coming to the personal means we want to develop the skill oriented people in the organization, and we want to focus on talent people who are presented in the low level, middle level at high level of the management, and applicable to a loss making unit. Turnaround is a strategy of converting a loss-making or an uneconomic unit in profitable one. It is applicable to loss-making unit. It done, applied or implemented by making systematic efforts. It is a solution to solve the problems of industrial sickness. Need to consultants of experts. Here we want to meet the consultations of experts in the organization or outside of the organization. Here turnover can be done by consultancy company, own internal experts or by external experts, hired consultants. These two types of experts have their own advantages and their limitations. Coming to internal experts, know the company's culture, resources, level of technology and etc. much better. However, they may be biased because their interests are involved. If you focusing on internal experts means they are very well known about our company culture. They know about our resource levels, technology and our customers behavior and their attitude. However, they be biased because they have interest are involved in it. So coming to external expert means though may be unbiased but their suggestions may not be practical and the sentiments of employees may not be considered by external experts opinion. So a sick company must keep a proper balance of consultation between internal and external experts. Long and time consuming process. Here turnaround strategy is a long process and time consuming process. Turnaround strategy is a long term strategy. It is not at all a one day task. It is a lengthy process and time consuming process. In some cases it may be even take few years to turn around a sick unit into profit position and involves an in-depth planning. So here in turnaround strategy, depth planning is necessary. Turnaround involves stages like analysis, planning, arranging, testing, rearranging and replanning, etc. It goes through the following stages. Turnaround strategy first involves detailed analysis or study of failed model or structure of sick company. Here the turnaround strategy first involves detailed analysis or study of failed model or structure of sick company. Here we want to study about sick company or failed model or structure of the sick company also. It brings with planning suitable, adaptable, and result oriented strategies to initiate the turnaround. The implementation of newly planned strategies take place by orienting the structure of one's failed model. Here, implementation should be done in the planning process. We want to adopt the newly planning strategies that will help in organization to turn out in the profits manner. And the structure of one's failed model also we want to focus. We want to focus on failed structure model also. Then we will get a better ideas. It is done so as per instruction orders conveyed by a planning authority or committee. After the basic arrangement in the organization, planning is put at a practical test. Here we are keeping a planning at a practical test position. For some determined time period, it is necessary. Over a time period, data is collected and analyzing the statistical data by experts. Here we are collecting some data due to time in a certain time period. We are analyzing that statistical data by experts to seek improvements or failures, if any, in its performance. The plan is enhanced or tweaked even further if some improvements are noticed in its testing phase. And in case of witnessing some failures, the plan is corrected and again replanned following by making proper rearrangements. If there is any mistakes in the planning, if our planning is failure, then we want to replan applicable to the this present situation. Thus surround strategy involves in the depth planning with evidential testing also. Capital intensive strategy. Turnaround is a capital intensive strategy. It mainly requires large amount of funds, money to restructure the resource of the sick company. Turnaround strategy is a capital intensive strategy. It mainly requires a large amount of funds, money to restructure resource of a sick company. Here we need large amount of money to develop the company which is in a sick position. We want to set right into good position. We need so much of money. For its initiation, company needs an excellent team of expert consultants and professionals. Along with utilizing the expertise of its internal staff, company also needs external support or consultations of other professionals also. To saturate this situation, company want to utilize the expertise of internal staff and external staff. Company also need external support and our consultations are also very useful for other professionals also, and it needs more funds to pay for service of these professionals because the talented people will take a high amount. Furthermore, since the time period of a turnaround cannot be fixed, it needs a continuous supply of funds for its uninterrupted operation. Until a satisfactory success is achieved, it is a cost burden activity. This overall makes a turnaround strategy as a costly affair. It is not a viable choice. It is not at all a practical choice for those companies who cannot afford this capital intensiveness. Coming to optimum utilization of resources. Generally, a sick company or a binding or declining company does not make an optimum utilization of its all available resources. This mainly concentrates on human resources and financial resources, physical resources, and so on. The turnaround strategy helps to utilize the resources optimally. Here, the turnaround strategy helps to utilize the resources optimally. Turnaround helps to restructure and reorganize all available resources of the company. A turnaround helps to restructure the organization and reorganize all available resources of the company. It tries to channel use resources only for profitable venture. Here turnaround strategy is used to for profitable venture and not for non-profitable ones. leaves a permanent effect. Turnaround leaves a permanent effect, marks of impact on the structure and working of the companies. It helps a sick company to stop it all unproductive activities and concentrate on productive ones. We want to stop it all unproductivity activities and we want to focus on productivity activities. It takes that company to change its technology and a labor intense that involves many people are working to capital intensive that requires large capital investment. We need a large capital investment in modern equipment, high-tech machines and etc. Hence, less people working one. It may also help a sick company to amalgamate with some other company, thereby forming a totally new company. Need cooperation of people. For turnaround to be successful, we need full cooperation of employees is necessary. This is because the turnaround strategy will involve the employees in the organization to success. Cooperation of other groups such as shareholders, financial institutions, suppliers and others is also required for the turnaround strategy to be effective. Thus, turnaround needs full cooperation of people associated, attached with the sick company for its success. Thank you, my dear students. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.